Before we get into the deck, just a real quick note. If you're part of the 57% of people who watch these videos and aren't subscribed, come on now, what are you playing at? Go subscribe. I put a new TCG video out every day. And check out JGC Collectibles if you're in the UK for all your codes and your sealed product and singles as well. Welcome, guys, to the Slowpoke Well. And anyone that knows me personally knows that I've been playing Malamar for an awfully long time. Pretty much ever since Forbidden Light came out, all the way up until Sword and Shield when I started playing ADP. And I don't really get along with ADP very much, so I thought, let's have a look at Malamar again. Mali Tags, or straight Malamar, is a deck that is still kicking, still around, still competitive. And the only reason it is still competitive, really, is because you have access to this. Now, Latios GX, basically against ADP, what we're going to do is try and bum rush out Clear Vision before they can GX. Because obviously, if you Clear Vision, they can't use their Ultra Creation. That means they're not taking extra prizes, and then you can just Tina them out the game. Problem with Latios GXs, though, is ability. You have to have 4 or fewer. No, you have to have more. Well, 4. If you have 4 or fewer Pokemon in play, this Pokemon can't attack. I don't know why it took me so long to say. Oh my lord. So, you have to basically have that and 3 other Pokemon in order to do it. So, yeah, I've got a little bit of digging to do turn 1. Obviously, you have to try and do it turn 1. Because if you don't, they can GX. So, yeah, that's the only reason this deck is kind of competitive against everything else. You're going to be doing the good old tried and tested Giratina cycle. Giratina obviously has that ability. When it's in the discard pile, you can put it from discard pile onto your bench. Put 10 damage on 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. And then for 3 energy, it does 130 Shadow Impact and puts 4 damage counters on one of your Pokemon. So extremely efficient. Giratina is the poster boy of efficiency. Really, 3 for 130 on a non-GX that can always recycle itself. So yeah, that's our bread and butter, really, those two. Obviously, it clips Malamar, awfully versatile. We can do other stuff. We've got the Mimikyu for Copycat. Copycat lets you slam Zacians. Copycat, obviously, 2 energy. If your opponent's using an attack that isn't a GX attack during their last turn, use it as this. So you can copy stuff like Flare Strike. You can copy an attack that any Mewtwo does, and if they haven't got a weak guard attached, you'll pretty much kill them for weakness, really. So Mimikyu's quite good, and it's got Filch as well to draw 2. We've got Esper, which does 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon for each damage counter on that Pokemon. So it essentially doubles the damage that's on there. So if they've got 100, they're now on 200. Okay, so that's quite a big. Is that right? 20 damage. So let's say they've got 2 damage counters, do 20 to 40. No, so yeah. So that's quite good because obviously Tina's not really threatening one shots. They might try and tank a Shadow Impact, go to the bench, and then you can just air kinesis it. If they're just chilling, provided it hasn't healed. What else we got? We've got Mew to stop Picron from doing the big bench snub. Obviously, bench barrier stops bench damage, so they can't tag bolt your Mali. Because a strong play would be double custom capture up 1 Mali, tag bolt that, and then tag bolt a bench one as well. Take out 2 Malis. Mew helps stop that. If you've got 3 Jirachis, obviously you want to know what Jirachi does. Fireworks Bomb, strong spread attack. You can notice a theme here. We do like to spread. Put 4 damage counters on one of your opponent's put 4 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon any way you like. If your opponent has exactly 3 prize cards remaining, put 12 damage counters on them instead. Now, back in the day, this was a really good out against Mill. Or Stall, I guess it was then. You just sort of use Giratina to KO yourself and to put them on 3 prizes and then spread with the Fireworks Bomb. Now, it's not so great because they hit your deck a lot faster, but putting 120 damage down is nuts on non-GX as well. We play an Ultra Necrozma because I personally wouldn't play Malamar without Ultra Necrozma. I love Ultra Necrozma. Gives you a nuke option. Obviously, Photon guys are 1 Psychic, 1 Metal. Discard all basic Psychic energies from this Pokemon. This attack does 80 more for each in this way, plus 20. So if you've got 2, you do 80, 160. Plus 20 is 180. This obviously scales ridiculously high. Another reason we play it is Sky Scorching Light GX. You can use this attack only if the total number of prizes in the game is less than 6 or less. You can put 6 damage counters on all your opponent's Pokemon. So if you've been spreading, setting stuff up, like stuff like Macargo, for example, if you set up 30 on the Smooth Over and on the Orangurus, you just Sky Scorch, clean them all up. So yeah, if anything's still playing Birds or anything like that, or Mirror, Sky Scorch is really good. And that's pretty much it, I think, isn't it? Yep. Apart from that, it's just pretty standard Mali core. One thing Mali has now that it never used to have was Quick Ball. This is going to let you bum rush your Pokemon out for your clear vision if you need to. It also searches out pretty much your entire attacking core as well as Inkays. So it's almost like having the sort of 4 treasure for Ultra Ball from back in the day. Obviously, you've got your treasure. That's what keeps Malamar standard. Discard a card from your hand if you do. Search your deck for any Psychic or Dragon type. So pretty much everything in the deck Mysterious Treasure can grab outside Jirachi. One great catcher, space is tight. We play 4 switch just so against ADP we have maximum odds to get the clear vision off because we're going to have to churn through as much as we can, and whatever we lead, unless it's Latios, obviously we can't, well, that's not a clear vision, we have to get out of the active, so we play 4 switch. 3 Acrobat, wouldn't mind that being 4. 1 Ordinary Rod, because that lets us get back our attackers and our metal if we discard it, because we only play 1, so Ordinary Rod's quite good, and because it lets you go up to, you don't have to always put your Psychics back, which is cool. 2 Viridian Forest, because it's insane in Malamar. Discard a Psychics, grab a Psychic is insane, and it lets us pluck out our metals when needed. 4 Presses Research, this is another thing that Malamar's got now. It never used to have. Obviously, all decks have gained this, but Malamar has also discard draw 7, lets you just try and get as many Inkays or evolving Manies up as quick as you can, and get your skateboards and switches, all that good stuff. 4 Cynthia, so we need draw supporters. Malamar is not a consistent deck, so we need to play 4 Cynthia. 2 Escape Board, and 4 Spell Tag. Spell Tag's obviously really good in Mali, because that sort of lets you almost bolster your damage output from Shadow Impact from 130 to 130 plus an extra 40 wherever you like. When the Psychic Pokemon this card is attached to is damaged from an opponent's attack, is knocked out I should say, put 4 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon any way you like. So that's really good for manipulating damage for your Esper, and it's good for manipulating damage for your Sky Scorching Light also. And she's just setting up 2 shots with Tina as well. 7 basic energy, Psychic, and 1 metal. Now I must say, shout out, this list is not mine. This list is my friend Dimitri's. He's been playing a lot of straight Mali. I've just sort of pretty much copied his list. So yeah, shout outs to him. Right, let's get into some games. Don't know what that could be. He's got the advantage there apparently. Probably not a good matchup because Dark and Metal both resist Psychic, right? I think we do have to lead that. Just where if he's playing ADP, we're just like, no. And I guess he was playing ADP. That's quite funny. He just didn't want to bother with that, huh? Okay. Don't blame you. But there was no dragon though. Don't know. Maybe playing some sort of tag team deck or something. Right, now I've been opting to go first quite a bit with Mali, and I've been getting my finger chewed off for it. This ain't too bad though. Lead, attach, treasure, Inkay, quick ball, that for Jirachi. That seems okay. Wasabi Zen, do you fancy that hurrying up, lad? Cheers. Bird control. I couldn't tell you what this is going to be. But if I had to guess, Giratina is going to be pretty good. So let's see what's prized. No Pokemon. Which is nice for a change. Oh, I've actually got Switch. I know we can. Yeah. Distortion Door now. Bird's obviously going to be really nice for our GX attack with Ultra Cosmos. Sky Scorching Light's obviously really good against that. We'll get ourselves Rachi. 1 for 20. That's not actually okay. I was getting a bit worried then. And we'll wish. I don't even know if we take anything now, you know. Don't know if that great catch is going to be useful. It might be. Right, over to you then. So, I don't know what this could be. Some sort of maybe Macargo-esque type deck. Maybe like a Torkoal. Oh, okay, yeah, see, there you go. Macargo. I don't know why you'd... I guess the air might let you just draw it straight away, but I don't know why you wouldn't just play another Guru. Is there some sort of reason? If there is, I can't think of one. But, yeah, let's just roll him. He let us go first, so he does have supporters. He's only got a 3-card hand. I know this Macargo deck early game is, yep, is prone to stuff like that happening. So I don't know if we get KO. It's going to be quite hard. Yeah, as we can see. I think we always evolve. Yeah, Crabike. No, we kind of needed that to be a quick ball or something, didn't we? That's a bit annoying. Guess we'll take Tag. I don't know if we'll need Esper. Oh, okay. Didn't see my hand there. God, our hand is awful. Let's grab a bike. Switch your sympathy. So we've given him a turn here, which is unfortunate, but what's the odds we get knocked out next turn? Quite low, right? Just thinking, do we switch out our Giratina to save it? Yeah, he's got some work to do to Chaos next turn. Let's do that. Yeah, he's got some work to do. Probably did some sort of minor sequencing errors there. Shout out to Mewtwo if you're watching this. I'm sure he'll tell me later. I bet it's still value as well. Man getting his work off that Ditto Prism that he hasn't got down, huh? Ditto Prism's putting in the finest of work for him. I'm playing Baby Clowns as well. So at this moment in time, I honestly couldn't tell you what is going on. Energy Search. Okay, so we're playing against some sort of evolution deck maybe to get your Fire Evolve challenge. What is it with TCG today? I've been playing a lot and I've been getting so many joke games like this. And the thing is, you take so long as well. Oh, was that a professor's research, was it? Yeah, it was a welder. Where's it going? Surely it's a Slugma, right? Oh no. Is it like some sort of mad hybrid? Maybe that's for a smooth over. Okay, maybe so we can smooth over for exactly what he wants. But that's a lot of stage ones, isn't it, really? So he's taking a long time to pick his aim out as well. Jesus Christ. Wasabi Zen. Take your time, dear sir. Oh, and he plays Zacian as well. Okay. So it is some sort of like Baby Clowns-esque hybrid type of thing, right? Intrepid Sword. Now, we actually can't ever get to that Zacian, which is a bit annoying. Unless we pile all our damage on and look to Esper it. Esper's in the discard pile. Rally off the top's not too bad. Let's see what our Cynthia gets us. We've got a board for our Arceus. That seems okay. Mimikyu doesn't do anything against Baby Clowns. They'll just get another NK, try and develop another one. The 40 on us does matter. On the active, I should say, so we'll put it on a Mali. That forces him to have a third energy. Whereas if you put the 40 on us, on ourselves, he only needs 2. Which is significantly more easier for him. What was a new league up here apparently. Why did it start so early? Bloody hell, 10 AM reg. Jesus. So Sky Scorching Light's going to be quite nice, which is why I really don't want to get rid of our Ultra. We can actually get a Tina cycle going, which is nice. So we actually don't even need to play that research because Sky Scorch is probably going to win us this game because it'll let us KO Smooth Over and Yoran Guru. We'll just pile all that, give us Viridian as well. We'll just pile all our damage onto this and this and this if it doesn't die next turn, if it actually manages to get out the active. So yeah, we need to get what, 5 more on there. Power Bad. What support has he even played? Oh, 1 Welder. Sorry, it's not the most entertaining of the games here, guys, but you never know. Baby Clown should be quite a favourable matchup, really, because they can never up trade if you just put them in a Giratina cycle, which we're looking to do. If you're playing the 1 Ultra or Metal, like we are, the spell tag is just going to put all the little baby stuff into range. You can just try and line up all the like the Oracorios and all that stuff. So yeah, the Slugma's not going to die. Okay. So do we treasure away Rachi for 3rd Mali? Let's see if the metal's in deck now. It is in deck. Okay. So we got our Giratina loop going. We have no need to do anything else. Energy out the prizes is not too bad. You know, we can't put the Ultra down, annoyingly, until we can actually I don't even know what I'm saying. Oh, that's a big Clown GX. Okay. Until we can use it in case he tries to Guzma kill it, you know, catcher kill it. I think Blacephaleon does play custom catches if I remember correctly, or 2 great catches, I'm not sure. Either way, Ultra's not safe on the bench. So Giratina cycle it is. We'll put our spell tag on. Probably maybe on this. So that's what I think. So if we put 2 there, that'll take it up to 30. Oh, hang on. Ultra 1-shot start, maybe to put damage on it. Okay. So we'll put what damage here and here maybe? Because we're not really going to get to. We're not going to put that much damage on. I mean, probably too many prizes ahead already for him to catch up, but let's just split it. Can't be asked to do the maths properly. But like I said, we have no reason to do anything else apart from Giratina cycle. That's all we gotta do. We are a prize ahead, 2 prizes ahead of him. Oh, great catch! That changes things. That's nice to get. We can get that Blacephaleon at some point. So we'll go 10. That puts him on 150. Okay. Wish spell tag, exactly what we wanted there. Don't know why I put the Blacephaleon down, to be fair, but you know, that's none of our business. Not even sure why I brought that up, to be fair, you know. Who am I, Wasabi Santa, to tell you how to play your deck? I haven't got a Scoobies. Now, I think this time it might be okay to put the 40 on ourselves. Right now, we'll put him on that Mali. Take a KO. Nah, yeah, we'll put it there. I guess there's potential. We saw him get a power pad off a power pad in a Welder, so energy out the prizes. Alright, so he's gonna try and blasting burn us here, I assume. This is pretty annoying, but you know, not quite the end of the world. Airmail. And let's see what he does. He might burst. No, I think he's probably blasting burn in this scenario, right? How many switches have we seen? 1, 2, 3. He might have been Intrepid Sword this time. Seems a bit weak, but you know. Has he just had to Viridian Forest to get his energy? How many are in the bin? 6. Okay, fair enough. So let's see what he does here. Surely he's not going to mind blowing for a KO. I think that's probably the worst. Okay, that looks. That seems to be what he's doing. Need to attack from more though, right? So good thing we didn't put the 50 on ourselves. That actually would have mattered there. But what we can do, we can just spell tag Giratina, kill it next turn anyway. So for that, we need to put 20 on active. That'll take him up to 130 damage in total, yeah. And we'll put 20 there. That's got 130. That's on 6 now, so that can be Sky Scorched. So what we can do is KO this, and then yeah, that's pretty much that really. Should probably play some of these cards there and there, just in case we get stamped or manied or whatever. So what we can actually do now is set up a bit of a checkmate scenario, where we can put our Ultra down now. Yeah, I think that is fine. Grab our metal. And let's just play some cards. We'll get rid of Tina, because I don't think that's going to be very helpful. And then do we just research this all away? Potentially. We're definitely going to do a Giratina cycle anyway. Ooh, easy Tiger. I don't know what that was about. Have we wished yet? Nope. Quick ball's quite nice. So that lets us bin off more cards that we don't need anymore. I was going to say hopefully get spell tags. Yeah, let's just keep binning cards. Energy, I don't think we actually mind too much. So we take KO on active, 40 ourselves this time, and then what we can do next time, we just Sky Scorch, which does 60 to everything, so KO's that, KO's that. And that's the checkmate scenario. If he tries to KO the Ultra, we can just KO whatever he leaves in the active, provided it's not a Zacian. I think we're too many prizes ahead for anything to go wrong here. I could be wrong, but we shall see. Airmail. A little glitch there when you do airmail the sleeve change for a sec. So I'm not sure what he does here, to be honest. Yeah, I think anything. Yeah. Well, we could even just Photon Geyser, really, whatever he leaves next, if he just KOs Giratina. But that's no fun. Maximum style points is what we want. Oh, I love the safety of 1 Ultra, 1 Metal. Love it. Heat Factory. So maybe we search for like Stamp plus KO. Because maybe that forces us to have Psychic attachment from my hand, but it doesn't, because we've got Jirachi board and recharge established. Yeah, he just concedes, so pretty much a checkmate scenario then. I've been playing Mali for a while, so I think I'm going to call it a day then, use that game. How good I think straight Mali is? I actually think it's quite good, to be fair. Provided you can get clear vision off against ADP. Sorry. That's quite a favourable matchup in that scenario. If you miss it, you pretty much lose. Depends if you want the biggest, most played deck in format to sort of have a matchup like that. It's up to you. Against everything else, Giratina plus spell tags is still ridiculously good as well. So yeah, I've been playing Malamar for a long time. I don't really get on with ADP, so maybe I'm going to start playing this. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Hey guys, thanks for watching that video, much appreciated, really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't hesitate to subscribe. I try and put out as much stuff here as I can, full deck profiles plus games, topic conversational pieces regarding anything in the TCG. Check out my Twitter, check out my Facebook, that's where you get most of the updates, sort of see what's going on behind the scenes, all that good stuff. Also check out the SoundCloud for the full bi-weekly podcast. If you're interested, if you like the conversational pieces, go check that out. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a good day.